Chicos, buenas tardes. Vamos a comenzar nuestra clase número 35. Time flies. Let's start our class number 35. Um, in this class, we are going to revise Unit 8, but the vocabulary and grammar part. This same week on Thursday, we will revise Unit 8. In that case, we will do the oral practice. Next Thursday, when we are practicing the oral part, I want to tell you a few things. Some things based on what I saw uh, concerning your performance in this test, oral test number 3. It was awful. Your grades were terrible. But well, I will talk about that in the next class, next Thursday. Okay. So today we are going to revise vocabulary and grammar corresponding to Unit 8. Unit 8. ¿Dónde trabajas? Where do you work? So let's see the vocabulary that we studied in this Unit 8. So in terms of vocabulary, this unit was pretty light. In terms of grammar too. I mean, grammar was not really strong, not too complicated. Yeah, we studied quite a few things related to grammar, but I consider all pretty easy. So vocabulary and grammar in this unit were pretty easy, I would say so. Las ocupaciones, the occupation. So what do you do? And there's a difference, guys, between occupation and profession. Eh, I don't know, for example, you know a person and you want to know what that person does for a living. And you ask that person, ¿cuál es tu ocupación? What is your occupation? Usually, when you say profession in English, you mean something uh, I mean, like when you got a degree, when you went to the university or you went to any specialized school, institute, something, well, you get a profession. But when you're doing something that you don't really need any special knowledge, any special skill, then usually you will call it occupation. So occupation is basically what you do for getting an income. So let's make this okay. I'm complicated. I'm confusing myself here. So let me start over. Profesión is something that you do for usually for having an income, but you had to go to any special school to get that profession. Occupation, on the other hand, it can be your profession, but also something that you do to get an income also, but you don't really need any special preparation. So occupation is something like broader, right? So your occupation can be your profession or any other activity that you do to have an income. I got confused myself. So let's say occupation because it has a broader meaning. So las ocupaciones. There are many ocupaciones, many occupations. Here we have the first one, ama de casa, housewife. On the right, you have some activities that that person with that profession, with that occupation can do. So, ama de casa, one of the actividades that she can do is planchar, iron. Cajera, cashier, contar dinero, count money. Trabajador social, social worker, write a report, escribir un informe. Peluquero, hairdresser, one second. Yeah, hairdresser, cortar el pelo, cut the hair. Médico, doctor, examinar al paciente, examine the patient. Dependiente, a salesperson. Something that the person can do is arreglar la ropa, fix the clothes. Like when you work in a store, you fix the clothes, the hangers. Cocinero, cook, preparar la comida, prepare food. Mesero, waiter o waitress, servir a los clientes. Bombero, firefighter, apagar un incendio. It's like extinguish a fire. So these are some occupations. Here we have more. Plomero, plomba, empleado, employee, mecánico, mechanic, abogado, lawyer, juez, judge, enfermero, nurse, terapeuta, therapist, obreros, laborers. So these are some occupations. And what we are going to do now? Right now, I will give you 2-3 minutes and you will do this activity. This is going to be the activity. You are going to answer this question. Answer. So you will use your dictionary, you will use you will use Google Translate, and so on. So answer this question. ¿Cuál es tu ocupación? So what's your occupation? Remember that your occupation is what you do to have an income. So if you don't have any occupation at all, because you are a student, because all of you are students, so you can tell me, soy estudiante. But if you have another occupation, for example, in my case, I would say soy profesor. See that in English, you would say I am a professor. But in Spanish, we do not use this indefinite article no in front of the profession. We simply say I am, soy, and then the profession. In my case, profesor. We don't use the indefinite article that we use in English. I am a doctor. I am a professor. I am a cashier. I am a bartender, whatever. So in Spanish, we simply say soy plus the profession. So just 2 words in Spanish.
Sorry.
Yeah, Vanessa.
So how do I say supervisor?
Supervisora. Supervisora. But that's the reason why I will give you 2-3 minutes. So if you have a profession that is not in the list, you can go to the dictionary and you can find it. Yeah, because I cannot really tell everybody their profession, right? So that's why I will give you 2-3 minutes and you will answer this question. ¿Cuál es tu ocupación? So I will be back at 4:24 at 4:27. Well, I'm back for 27. So, well, it's a few of you. This is going to be quick. This is going to be quick. Let me start. Esther, ¿cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy estudiante.
Soy estudiante. I am a student. Ravindra, ¿y tú? ¿Cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy estudiante.
Soy estudiante. And see, guys, that the word estudiante is the same for female or male. So it doesn't change. If you are a female, like Esther, soy estudiante. If you are a male, like Ravindra, soy estudiante. Same thing. Sabita, ¿y tú? ¿Cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy estudiante.
Soy estudiante. Vanessa,
Soy supervisora. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
supervisora. Supervisora. It's a long word. Soy supervisora. You want to repeat it, Vanessa, please?
Was it sorry? Come again?
Supervisora.
Supervisora.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Kisha, ¿cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy contadora.
Soy contadora. I am an accountant. Muy bien, muy bien. Shania, ¿cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy funcionaria de aduanas.
Funcionaria de aduanas. Muy bien. Soy funcionaria de aduana. Aleya, ¿cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy Kahat. Was what trying to say? Cashier, so.
Cajera. Cajera.
Cajera.
Cajera.
It's
Soy.
just how the word, no?
It's okay. Cajera. Muy bien, muy bien. Yulisha, ¿y tú? ¿Cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy estudiante.
Soy estudiante. Yamal, ¿cuál es tu ocupación?
Soy un hombre de negocio.
Oh, soy negociante. We have a special word for that in Spanish. Look, let me type it here, boy. Wait. Negociante. Negocio is business. Negociante is businessman. Soy negociante. Negociante. Muy
Okay,
bien.
sir.
Okay, perfecto. Stefan just joined the meeting. Not sure if you can answer this question, Stefan. ¿Cuál es tu ocupación? What's your profession? Or you want me to leave you for the next question?
Sir, I could mention my occupation in English.
Tell me.
I ain't Spanish yet.
Tell me in English.
Okay, sir. So, ¿cuál es tu ocupación? Dealership. Auto,
Uh,
auto dealership.
wait. I don't know how to say that in Spanish, honestly. Give me 1
Okay.
second. 1 second. Oh my God, to see what I did. 1 second. Okay. Uh, well, concesionario. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. Concesionario. So, soy concesionario. Mhm. So, write it. You will have it in mind for whenever I ask, okay? Soy concesionario.
Okay, sir. So, okay, got it. So, it's
Soy concesionario.
yeah. Soy concesionario.
Bien. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. Mhm. Okay. Well, that was all the vocabulary that we studied in this unit 8. So you see, just occupations, professions, and so on. And remember that there is this distinction, guys. Uh, when you do something for like for an income, but you had to study, you got a certificate, then you call that profession. Now, ocupación is a little bit like more broader. So it includes the profession, but also if you are doing something for having an income, but you don't have any certificate, you don't have to do any special effort for that. Well, you call that like a broader meaning. You call that ocupación. So, Grammatica. What was the grammar that we studied in this unit 8? In this unit 8, I told you we didn't study anything particularly hard, but it was a lot of small things that we studied in this unit 8 in terms of grammar. So we studied the actions in progress, that's the present progressive in Spanish, how to talk about ongoing actions. We studied two special verbs, saber and poder, equivalent to the verb can in Spanish, like when you say I can speak Spanish, or when you say I can walk, well, can in English is just one verb, but in Spanish there are two specific verbs for that. I can do something in English. So we also studied verbs to talk about obligations, about duties, about things that we should do, things we have to do, and also some verbs to talk about plans and desires. So that was all the grammar that we studied in this unit 8. And let's start by talking about the ongoing actions, las acciones en progreso. In English, to talk about ongoing actions, you use for example, you want to say, I want to say that I am speaking at this moment, and I say just like that, I am speaking. So we use the verb to be, the pronoun, the verb to be, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you all are, they are. That's the verb to be. And after that, we use the present participle, which is the verb with ing at the end. Present participle of or gerund. Some people call it gerund, some people call it present participle. There is an actual difference between the two, but not we are not going to discuss that in this course. So to talk about ongoing actions, we use the verb to be, and then we use the present participle, which is the verb plus ing. So I am speaking, I am eating, you are listening, you are sleeping, we are walking, we are working, you are traveling, they are cooking, sleeping, doing whatever. So that is the present progressive in English. So what about in Spanish? It's basically the same thing. There are quite few small differences, but it's basically the same because in Spanish we use the verb to be. To be in this case is estar. So we say estoy. Estoy means I am. Estás means you are. Está means he is, she is. Estamos means we are. Están means you all are. And están also means they are. So we have the verb to be on one side, and also we have the ing verb. But in Spanish, ing, so you have only one form, one ending, which is ing for the present participle. In Spanish, we have two. We have ando or yendo. So for the AR verbs, ing is ando. For example, hablar, So, no, wait. To speak is hablar. But now, speaking is habl without the ending AR. Without the ending AR, we drop the ending AR and we add ANDO. Ando. So speaking is hablando. Again, we take the verb hablar, we drop the ending AR, and we add ANDO. Ando. So hablando means speaking. Hablando. How can I say I am speaking? Estoy hablando. How can I say you are speaking? Estás hablando. So you combine the verb estar, which is to be in Spanish, plus the ing, which is in this case ando in Spanish. Ing is ando. Hablando means speaking. Estoy hablando, estás hablando, está hablando, estamos hablando, and so on. So you combine whichever form of the verb to be and the ing form. So, estoy hablando, I am speaking. Estás hablando, you are speaking. Está hablando, he or she is speaking. Estamos hablando, we are speaking. Están hablando, you all are speaking. And están hablando, they are speaking. So you combine the verb to be, which is estar in Spanish. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, están, están. And the ing form of the verb. Well, ing in English, ando, ando, ando in Spanish, hablando. Hablando means speaking. That is for hablando. What about for the, because hablando is an AR verb. So what about for comer? Comer is not an AR verb. Comer is an ER verb. So to say eating, we just drop the ending ER and we are I-E-N-D-O. I-E-N-D-O. Comiendo means eating. So, estoy comiendo. Estoy comiendo. I am eating. Estás comiendo. You are eating. Está comiendo. He is eating. Estamos comiendo. We are eating. Están comiendo. You all are eating. And estás comiendo. They are eating. So to talk about what is going on at a certain point of time, at the same time you are speaking, actually, you use the verb to be in Spanish, which is estar. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, están, están, plus the ing form of the verb in Spanish. Ing in Spanish can be ando, ando, or yendo, iendo. Ando is ing for the AR verbs, and yendo, indo, is the equivalent to ing for the other verbs. So for the AR verbs, ing is ando. A-N-D-O. But for the other verbs, ing in Spanish is I-E-N-D-O. So there are two equivalents to ing in Spanish. So you have ing in English, but in Spanish we have two other different endings. For the AR verbs, ing is A-N-D-O, and for the other verbs, ing is I-E-N-D-O. So any question about this? How to talk about progressive actions, about ongoing actions, about the structure? How many equivalents to the ing ending we have in Spanish? 1, 2, 3. Well, let's take a look at the screen. Let's take a look at the screen. Look here. Ando
Two.
and yendo. Yeah, two. Actually, two. Ando and yendo, which is equivalent to ing in Spanish for the AR verbs. What in this?
Two.
Pardon?
Sorry, two.
No, yeah, but I'm asking in this case, what's equivalent to ing in Spanish for the AR verbs? Ando or yendo?
Ando.
Ando.
Ando is
sorry.
ing for the AR verbs. And what's equivalent to ing in Spanish for all the other verbs?
Anda.
Yendo. Yendo. Look at the screen. Take a look at the screen. Ando is ing for the AR verbs, and yendo is ing for all the other verbs. So let's do
Oh, sure. Look at it right to the end. Yeah, ando. Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to do this activity. We are going to do this activity, guys. I'm feeling like doing activities today. I want you to work a little bit. So it's 10 a.m., right? It's 10 in the morning, right? Hey, wake up. It's 10 in the morning. And I ask you this question. ¿Qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Well, what you can be doing so many things at 10 in the morning. You can be breathing, you can be sitting, you can be speaking, you can be washing at something, you can be working, you can be walking, you can be eating, you can be gossip, you can be guffing, so many things. So let's say I am working. Estoy trabajando. See, remember that trabajar means to work. I drop the ending er and I add the equivalent to ing. In this case is ando. Ando. Estoy trabajando. So I want you to answer this same question. What are you doing? I mean, ¿qué estás haciendo? If it's 10, oh, you can be sleeping. So who said you can't? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Okay. So I'll be back at 4:48. Oh, Hola chicos, I'm back. Estoy de regreso. Uh, let's answer this question. I hope you had time to figure out your answer. Let's answer this question. ¿Qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? Haciendo means doing. Sabita, it's 10 in the morning, right? 10 de la mañana. Son las 10 de la mañana. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Vio la televisión a las 10 de la mañana.
Oh, estoy viendo la televisión. I wanted you to use the present progressive. Estoy viendo la televisión. Okay, you are watching
Okay, so
television.
estoy viendo la televisión a las 10 de la mañana.
You will say ahora because it's 10 in the morning now. So, estoy viendo la televisión ahora. Okay, muy bien, muy bien. Ravindra, it's right now it's 10 in the morning, right? Right? And I ask you the question, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? What would you tell me?
Estoy comiendo.
I am eating. It's at 10 in the morning. Estoy comiendo. Ok, muy bien, voy, muy bien. Esther, it's 10 in eso, muy bien, Sabita, muy bien, Ravindra. Esther, 10 in the morning. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Estoy sentada.
¿Estoy what? I couldn't hear you, sorry.
Sentada.
Oh,
Estoy
sentada.
sentada.
Well, I'm sitting. Ok, ok. Vanessa, 10 in the morning. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Estoy baños.
Me estoy bañando. Ok. Kisha, 10 in the morning. ¿Qué estás haciendo? What are you doing?
Estoy hablando en una reunión.
Oh, I'm speaking in a meeting. Estoy hablando en una reunión. Bien, perfecto. Shania, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy comprando en línea.
I'm shopping online. Ok, estoy comprando en línea. Muy bien. Eh, Aliyah, 10 in the morning, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy limpiando.
I'm cleaning. Estoy limpiando. Yulisha, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy limpiando.
Oh, you are cleaning too. Muy bien. Jamal, ¿qué estás haciendo? 10 in the morning.
Estoy cocinando.
Estoy cocinando. Stephon, 10 in the morning. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Ok, Akisa, 10 in the morning. ¿Qué estás haciendo?
Estoy trabajando.
Estoy trabajando. Muy bien. Tiffany, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy trabajando y comiendo.
Estoy, I hear you very low, but I think I heard estoy caminando y comiendo. Did I hear properly? Ok. Eh, ¿Sí?
Estoy trabajando y
Otra.
comiendo.
Ajá, trabajando. And the second one is
Comiendo.
comiendo, eating. Tiffany, I cannot hear you well, sorry. Trabajando y comiendo. I want to believe that Tiffany said caminando y comiendo. Trabajando y comiendo. So, Serena, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Estoy comiendo un snack.
Estoy comiendo una merienda. Estoy comiendo una merienda. I'm eating snack. Muy bien, muy bien. So this is, guys, how you say what you are doing. You use the present progressive, the equivalent to the present progressive in Spanish. You use the verb to be, and then you use the equivalent of ing, which is the verb dropping the ending and then adding ando or yendo. Muy bien. So you have any question about this, about how to talk about ongoing actions?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, the verbs saber y poder. So what is this? Listen, this is very important because this is a distinction that you don't do that you don't have in English. In English, you can say, I can speak English. So you know how to speak English. Also, I can speak French. I can cook. I can, I don't know, type a letter in a computer. So back in the days, many people couldn't type. So actually, there were courses for teaching you to type. Right now, a newborn can't type. But anyhow, so you can type a letter. So because these are things that you learn, you know how to do those things. And to express that, you say, I can do this. I'm talking about English language, right? But on the contrary, let's suppose that, knock on wood, God forbid it, you have an accident, or I mean, a dramatic accident. You just fell. You fell on the ground. So that's it. Something simple. Then I told you, oh my God, so let me help you. You say, no, it's okay, I can walk. When you tell me I can walk, you don't mean that you know how to walk. I know that you know how to walk. So you mean that you have the possibility to walk. So you have the ability to walk. You can walk. So, and these are two different things. I can cook. So you mean that you know how to do it. Or I can walk. In that case, you know that you have the possibility to walk. You have the ability to walk because, I mean, your bones are not broken. And these are two different things. However, in both cases, you say, I can. When you know how to do it or when you have the possibility to do it. Not in Spanish. In Spanish, we use two different verbs. If you are going to talk about something that you know how to do it, that you have the knowledge, you have the skills, to develop skills for doing it something, then we use the verb saber, A-S-B-E-R, saber. On the contrary, if you say I can, but meaning not that you know how to do something, but that you have the ability, the possibility to do something, we use a different verb. We don't use S-A-B-E-R. We don't use saber. We use P-O-D-E-R, poder. So saber and poder, if you translate those verbs in English, it's like I can, you can, he can, yes. Do something. But in Spanish, for that, I can, you can, he can, we can, we use two different verbs. Saber, when I mean that I know how to do something, like in I can speak French, so I know how to do French, or when you mean that you have the possibility to do something. Like, for example, I call you and I told you, can you talk? And say, yeah, I can talk. The class finished already, so I can talk. You are not telling me that you know how to talk. Everybody knows how to talk. So you are telling me that you have the possibility to talk. In that case, it's the second verb, poder, P-O-D-E-R. So I'm teaching you that distinction because it's important in Spanish. Anyhow, the verb saber, S-A-B-E-R. Saber means to know how to do something. And this is how we conjugate it. Sé, sabes, sabe, sabemos, saben, saben. So, yo sé. Sé means I know how to do something. I know how to speak Portugués. Sé hablar portugués. I know how to speak Portuguese. I know how to cook. Sé cocinar. I know how to prepare coffee. Sé preparar café. So sé means I know how to do something. Sabes means you know how to do something. Sabes. Sabes. And see that this B, when it's in the middle of the word, it's not pronounced like it's pronounced like the. This is like the letter F. It's close to the sound of the letter F. So look, S-A-B-E-S. Let me pronounce it. Sabes. 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 So see that you are seeing my teeth when I'm pronouncing that sound. Sabes. 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 No sabes. Sabes. No. Sabes. Sabes. So you don't close the lips totally. You let them a little bit open so you can see the upper teeth, and you let the air come out smoothly. Sabes. 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 So, sabe, S-A-B-E. He knows how to do something, or she knows how to do something. Sabemos, we know how to do something. And so how can I say, this is a question. How can I say we know how to speak Spanish? So we learn to speak Spanish and we know how to speak Spanish. How can I say that in Spanish? We know how to speak Spanish. Come on. We know how to speak Spanish. It's just 3 words. 3 words. Okay, I will.
Sabemos hablar español.
I couldn't hear the first word. Sorry, Yulisha.
Sabemos hablar español.
Perfecto. Sabemos is we know how to do something. So we know how to do what? Hablar. Speak. Hablar what? Español. Sabemos hablar español. We know how to speak Spanish. Now, cocinar curry. Cook curry. We know how to cook curry. Cook curry, cocinar curry. How can I say we know how to cook curry? Come on. We know how to cook curry. I like the coffee strong. I mean, just coffee and water. See the small amount that we Spanish speakers drink.
Sir, is it cocinar curry?
Cocinar curry. So what I was telling you, this coffee tastes like punishment because I don't use sugar. See, Aliyah, I was with my coffee team. Sorry about that. Sorry about the interruption. We know how to cook curry. I want to know how to say we know how to cook curry in Spanish. Cook curry.
Cocinar curry.
Yeah, but we know.
Oh, you want to? Oh, we know.
I want we know.
So what's your question?
How do we say in Spanish, we know to cook curry?
Give me a minute.
Yes.
Sabemos cocinar curry.
Perfecto. Sabemos cocinar curry. Sabemos cocinar curry. So sabe is he knows or she knows, right? So how can I say my mother knows to cook curry? I want to know. I want you to tell me how to say in Spanish. My mother knows to cook curry.
Mi madre sabe cocinar curry.
Mi madre sabe cocinar curry. Mi
Yes, sir.
madre,
Yes, I did.
mi madre sabe cocinar curry. Now, I know to cook curry. I know how to cook curry. How can I say that in English? In Spanish, I know how to cook curry. How can I say in Spanish? I know how to cook curry. Come on, this is a question, guys. I know you to tell me how to say in Spanish, I know to cook curry.
Sí, cocinar curry.
Sé,
Sí, cocinar curry.
sé cocinar curry. S-I is sé. Muy bien, guys. Sé cocinar curry. Sé cocinar curry. So, guys, here you have the entire conjugation of the verb saber, which means to know, like you know how to do something. Sé, I know. Sabes, you know. Sabe, he or she knows. Sabemos, we know. Saben, you all know. Saben, they know. Uh, I know how to cook curry. Sé cocinar curry. You know how to cook chicken. Sabes cocinar pollo. Okay. This is when you need to talk about what you know how to do. You use the verb saber. Now, we have another verb in Spanish, and this is the verb poder, P-O-D-E-R. We use this verb to talk about what you are able to do. Eh, like for example, same example that I told you before. You are in a meeting, I call you on the phone, I know that you are in a meeting, and I ask you, can you speak? I'm not asking you if you know how to speak. I am asking you if you have the possibility to speak at the moment. And you tell me, yes, I can speak. In that case, you would say, sí, puedo hablar. Because the verb poder means that you can do something in terms of you have the possibility to do it at the moment. So, puedo, I can, puedes, you can, puede, he or she can, podemos, we can, pueden, you all can, pueden, they can. So, like, we have the possibility to do something. Puedo, puedes, puede, podemos, pueden, puede. Like I can or I am able to do something. I am able to speak at the moment. Puedo hablar. So that's it. I think this is it. We use the verb poder to talk about what you can do at the moment. Any question about the verb poder? So to talk about this is a little bit heavy now. To talk about obligation in Spanish. There are different ways to talk about obligation in Spanish. Tener que, deber, necesitar, hay que y es necesario. Let's see each one of those. Oh my God, sorry. When you when you want to say that you have to do something, you use tener que. So, tengo que means I have to. Tienes que, you have to. Tiene que, he or she has to. Tenemos que, we have to. Tienen que, you all have to. Tienen que, they have to. So, have to. Tengo que. Um, I have to cook. Tengo que cocinar. ¿Sí? How can I say I have to study? I have to study. How can I say in Spanish I have to study?
Or I have to what? Study?
Study. Study.
Study.
Mhm,
Sir,
mhm.
tengo que estudiar.
Tengo que estudiar.
Sí.
Muy bien, Stefan. Muy bien. Tengo
Thank you.
que estudiar. I have to study. How can I say in Spanish I have to sleep? Sleep is dormir.
Tengo que dormir.
Tengo que dormir. So it's very late and I have to sleep. Tengo que dormir. Muy bien, muy bien. There's a meeting tomorrow. In that meeting tomorrow, I have to speak Spanish. So how can I say I have to speak Spanish?
Tengo que hablar español.
Tengo que hablar español. Muy bien. Tengo que hablar español. Perfecto, perfecto. Practice is practicar. Practice is practicar. So how can I say I have to practice Spanish? Stefan,
Tengo que
Stefan, go ahead.
Practicar. Tengo que practicar.
Spanish,
Español.
español. Say the whole thing by I have to practice Spanish.
Tengo que practicar español.
Tengo que practicar español. Muy bien. Tengo que means I have to do whatever. So, any question about how to say that I have to do something?
Your
Okay. Okay, so should. How can I say should in Spanish? Should in Spanish is deber. 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 So debo means I should. Debes means you should. Debe means he should or she should. Debemos, we should. Deben, you all should. Deben, it means also they should. So debo, D-E-B-O means I should. Study or study or study, study. Estudiar. How can I say I should study? English vowels is one of the hardest things for me in English. So because you have 12 vowel sounds while we have only 5. Anyhow,
Debió estudiar.
debo estudiar. Debo estudiar. I should study.
Debo estudiar.
Debo estudiar. So today, I don't know if I will do it, but I should cook today. You see, I've been going to the restaurant for the last week and I'm kind of broke. So today I better cook. I should cook. How can I say that in Spanish? I should cook. Being cook, cocinar. How can I say in Spanish? I should cook. And cook is, go ahead.
Debió estudiar.
Deber cocinar.
Yeah,
How-
debió cocinar.
Wait, how do we say I should? Which one of these?
Debo.
Debo.
Which one of these four?
debo.
Mhm. The first one.
First
Debo
one.
Debo.
is I should. So I should cook. How can I say I should cook again?
Debo
Debió
cocinar hoy.
cocinar.
Debo cocinar. Debo
Debo.
cocinar. I should cook. Okay. So we use the verb the verb deber when I mean that somebody should do something. Now, necesitar, need. See that it's not the same. I have to do something. I should do something, or I need to do something. So just like in English is different, in Spanish is different too. So need in Spanish is necesitar. So how we conjugate the verb necesitar for the different persons. So for yo would be necesito. So I need is necesito. 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 I'm very hungry. Necesito comer. I need to eat. So I'm broke. Necesito trabajar. I need to work. So I'm very sleepy. Necesito dormir. I need to sleep. Okay? But necesito is I need. So necesitas is you need. Necesita is he or she needs. Necesitamos, we need. Necesitan, you all need. And necesitan also means they need. Okay? So necesito, necesitas, necesita, necesitamos, necesitan, necesitan. I need, you need, he, she needs, we need, you all need, they need. Yo también. Yo también.
I was just speaking about dinner there.
Huh?
Or Serena's speaking about dinner. You're hungry.
No, dinero, paisa, bread.
Oh, money.
Okay. So, okay, that's it. Well, this is how we talk about obligations. Again, let me go back. Have to, tengo que, tengo que estudiar, I have to study. No tengo dinero, tengo que trabajar, and so on. Deber, should. My tooth, oh my God, God forbid it, is aching. So I have a toothache and I have to go to a dentist, or I should go to a dentist. So it's up to me, go or not. So that I should go would be debo, I should ir al dentista. Ir means go. Al dentista, to the dentist. So, debo ir al dentista. I should go to the dentist. Debo ir al dentista. There's the traffic light has the red light, so debo parar. I should stop. Well, in that case, it would be more like tengo que parar. I have to stop. And necesito is when you need something. Necesito, whatever you need. Necesito dinero, I need money. Necesitas dinero, you need money. Necesita dinero, he or she needs money. Necesitamos dinero, we all need money, and so on. So these are the ways to talk about obligations or duties in Spanish. So if you have any question, go ahead. The last part of the class is on the contrary, not to talk about what you have to do. In this case, let's learn how to talk about plans, desires, things that you want to do, things that you would love to do, and so on. This is not an obligation. In this case, it's more like desires. Okay? So, you are planning to do something. You are thinking of doing something. In that case, I think to do something is pensar. or I'm planning to do something. I'm thinking of doing something. I'm planning to do something. Pensar. So, pienso. I'm planning doing what? Pienso dormir en 5 minutos. I'm planning or I'm considering, I'm thinking of sleeping in 5 minutes. Pienso dormir en 5 minutos. So what you're planning to do? Oh, pienso. I don't know. Salir de vacaciones. Go on vacations. Pienso salir de vacaciones. So, pienso is think. I think. Piensas is you think. Piensa is he or she thinks. Pensamos, we think. Piensan, you all think. Piensan, they think. I think, you think, he, she think, we think, you all think, they think. Well, we say in Guyana, I think, you think, he or she think, and so on. So yeah, that's it. Pensar means to think. And this is one of the ways to talk about what you are planning to do in the future. Think, pensar. So, I would like to do something. I would like to do something. Quisiera. I would like to. Quisiera. You would like to. Quisieras. He or she would like to. Quisiera. We would like to. Quisiéramos. You all would like to. Quisieran. They would like to. Quisieran. So this is the conditional of the verb want. I would want, or I would like, you would like, he or she would like, and so on. I'm going quick. If you have any question, go ahead. So you raise your hand and you tell me any question that you have. Oh, this is very interesting. How to say that you feel like doing something. Tengo ganas de. Look, right here. Tengo ganas de. I feel like doing something. Tienes ganas de. You feel like doing something. Tiene ganas de. He or she feels to do something. Tenemos ganas de. We feel like doing something. Tienen ganas de. You all feel like doing something. And tienen ganas de. They feel like doing something. So I always tell you the examples with I, with yo. Tengo ganas de. I feel like doing something. Okay. I feel like working. How you say that? You are feeling like working. How do you say that in Spanish? Okay. Tengo ganas de, and then you put the verb. Trabajar. I feel like working. Tengo ganas de trabajar. So I'm feeling like cooking. Tengo ganas de cocinar. I'm feeling like sleeping. How do you say that in Spanish? I'm feeling like sleeping.
Tengo ganas de dormir.
Perfecto. Tengo ganas de dormir. I'm feeling like eating. I'm feeling like eating.
Tengo ganas de comer.
I'm feeling like eating curry. How will you say in Spanish? I'm feeling like eating curry.
Tengo ganas de comer curry.
Perfecto. Tengo ganas de comer curry. So this is how you say, guys, that somebody is feeling like doing something. That's everything for today. In this class, we talk about the professions in terms of the vocabulary, and in terms of grammar, we talk about progressive, present progressive, the difference between the verbs saber and poder, verbs to talk about obligations, and verbs to talk about plans and desires. So we talk about all that in today's class. I'm going to mark your names now. Let me stop the recording.